Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. We're looking at more housing items, as you know. This then, the second item, another long-awaited item. One thing that this house is missing in terms of being, accessible to our free company is it's cool. Outdoors items are cool, but there's something missing, and that is definitely a swimming pool. And thankfully, Dawntrail has us covered with a brand new recipe. So of course this that I'm talking about is none other than the reflecting pool. It's called the Sharlayan reflecting pool. It's a goldsmith level 96 recipe, so this is basic craft using these materials. As you can see here, it's really not that bad. Obviously a leveling recipe, so it's intended to be something easily accessible. The market board is going crazy at the moment. Obviously, people are trying to sell this for a lot more than it's probably worth, including to people like me who overspent because I've not leveled my crafters yet. So let's pop this down then. It does say on it, a shallow decorative pool constructed in accordance with Sharlayan sensibilities. I am super hyped for this. Look at that. Okay, so maybe it's not a swimming pool, but it's as close as we're probably going to get. We got the paddling pool, things like that. This looks awesome. I'm really pleased with this. It is just a shallow tray of water, I guess. But, at least you can wet your feet. You can dip your toe, so to speak. Now, as to why we haven't got a full-size swimming pool of this exact size, but with some depth, I have no idea. So, usability for this. Obviously, if you want to paddle, have a nice decorative place to take your shoes off on a hot day. That sounds like a lovely idea. Or, of course, you might want to use this as a decorative way of actually creating water features and things. There are ponds in the game for outdoor spaces that are really cool, but nothing like this, right? This is a very cool sort of, tiled floor. The texture quality on water, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, is gorgeous now. They've definitely upped that with a graphic update. And, of course, the shininess of the tiles and the light there. It looks really good. This, of course, is dyeable, so let's look at all of the different colors we can make this. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that it was going to be a deep pool, but it does say it's a shallow pool. So the bits that dye on this, as you would imagine, are all of the inner tiles and not the outer rim. Just another great example of why a dual dye system, now that we have it in the game, would work so well for housing items. The other thing to note about this is, for some reason, only some of the tiles dye. Like, for example, I've dyed that red, right? Dalamud red, and it looks like someone's dyed in the pool, but only on these specific squares. I don't really understand. I don't really understand why that was the dye palette that was chosen. I mean, I guess it's giving a reflection of the color, right? It's doing like a pitted color, but some of the colors you just can't tell. Like darker colors, you really can't tell if the other tiles are being dyed. So then you're left with like bright colors to really show the fact, oh right, it's basically made the other tiles just pink instead of, the much brighter pink. But yeah, I don't think we want a brown pool. That doesn't sound like a fun thing to be in. But yeah, it's an interesting choice, isn't it? A very interesting choice of a section to dye. But it looks really good in blues, as you would imagine. There's Celeste Green, one of the best dyes in the game for housing, I think. That looks really good, actually. That looks nice. Compared to the original, which is the blue, I think Celeste Green certainly adds a bit more vibrance to it. Looks way better. But yeah, obviously your mileage is going to vary depending on what dye you use on this. Because, yeah, I really think they should have probably had a separate section dyeable. But again, like a different section dyeable rather than that, or just made all of the tiles dye. But I guess it's because we have that slight off-center sort of color. I don't know. It just feels weird, doesn't it? And maybe the outside could have been dyeable as well. But that's the Sharlayan reflecting pool. Just a nice quick video seeing what that's like. And of course you can splish and splash around in it. Why would you not want to? There you go. Have a splash. Have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. More videos on Dawntrail on the way. And yeah, lots of cool things to showcase. I'm currently trying to unlock a lot of things at the moment, so we're just sort of doing some housing videos whilst I'm unlocking things from PvP and you know, bicolor gemstones, stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching the videos. It means a lot to me, and more soon. Bye bye.